Hey guys, it's IAmSp00n, and today I'm bringing you a Crysis 2 demo download gameplay. It's a quick match I got. I don't know how quick it is. Maybe it's not that quick after all, but I'm using the Jackal, I think is what the weapon is called. It's basically like the Spaz of Crysis 2, kind of. I don't know if it's really considered the Spaz, but it's a fun shotgun type weapon to use, and that's pretty much the only thing I use. You see me here at first struggling to try and break through the glass because I'm not very good at this game, and the guys beside me kind of fell off to the edge. But I'm going to go ahead and offer some insight, and then um, I guess my quote-unquote review of the game, and maybe you guys can take from it what you will and go from there. Um, First thing I wanted to say is the game overall looks very crisp. It's a really great looking game. And what I mean by that is just the graphics are superb. It's a really fun game to just walk around in. Of course, I haven't had a chance to actually walk around a bit, but I can imagine when this game comes out, the single player is going to be a lot of fun. The campaign, the missions, it's going to look really good, just like the original did. So I'm pretty excited for it to come out. I didn't really get into the first one that much, but this one is so far it's very fun to play. And this is only maybe like the eighth or ninth game I've played on the download. It's not really a big thing of mine. It's not really like, oh, I'm so excited to play Crysis 2 today, because I've got other things to do. But this game is fun to kind of jump on when you're kind of bored. Um, and looking for something to do. And somebody asked that I post the gameplay, and so here it is. So you guys that haven't checked out this, if you have the Xbox, I don't know if it's on the PS3 or just the Xbox, but I definitely encourage you to check it out. This is a new release, or the download is at least. And I think there's been some gameplays out on already, so I may be a little bit behind. But it's by EA, and it's a really great title, I'm assuming. Uh, Here you see kind of spazzing out, and that's a host migration, and I was hoping that it wouldn't be. This is actually the first and only one I've had with this game, surprisingly enough. And so I'm gonna say this game overall is gonna be better than Black Ops, I hope, because I'm really against Black Ops lately. But anyway, let's go ahead and put a review down on the game. I'm gonna give the game a big old thumbs up so far. Now, this was without actually playing the game release, so it's like, it could go up, could go down. Right now, the uh, the hit recognition with your bullets are kind of, I don't know what the right word for it is. Delayed is the only word I can think of. Um, and so the multiplayer may be kind of iffy, but it's the same way as Bad Company 2. Any of the Battlefield games have been, it's just been kind of like, it seems like they put too much into it, so the game actually had a hard time keeping up a little bit, the mechanics at least, with the online gameplay, because they put so much effort into the graphics that it's just hard for the connection to keep up with it. And so that may be part of why it's not working out for me a little bit. My connection has improved, so it's not too bad. Um, but the playability, for the most part, is going to be great for the campaign. The multiplayer, hopefully just as good. I'm more into EA games for the single player action, though, and just the looks of the game. I'm not really into the multiplayer for EA type games, and that's just me. But they always do bring out entertaining content and great games to play, so I can definitely say that this is going to be a game to look at least. Now, secondly, after the mechanics and the online play, the second thing I wanted to get at was the what I've already kind of gone over a little bit, which is the looks of the game. And as far as I can see, this game looks fantastic. It's very, very solid. The engine that it works with, as far as the characters and the models that are actually in the game, it's each thing stands out from the other. When you put on your camouflage, it really stands out. When you put on your power, you can tell. When you hit the ground, it looks like you're actually doing a ground slam, if that makes sense. And then right here, you kind of notice when you go through the water. Well, I guess it wasn't right there. You couldn't really notice, but there's a couple times before I've gone under that little waterfall, and you can see the water actually going across the screen. So it's really nice the way they've kind of incorporated that into the game. And so I'd say that overall the graphics are going to be really great. And just like Crysis 1, it took just a powerhouse computer to run that. And so I can only imagine that this game is going to be very similar when it comes to running these graphics on the game. So, but they've done a great job at incorporating other things that the community likes from other games into this one, and they brought it to a really great title. So I can just I'm very excited to kind of bring this to you and give my view on it so far. So far right now, it's not really everlasting appeal. It's just kind of fun for the moment. But then again, this is a download, and that's how it's supposed to feel. It's supposed to get you interested, and this download has definitely got me interested. Now, another game that people have asked me to check out is Bulletstorm. I might be doing that sometime, somewhat soon. Not sure when, but I've seen a little bit on Bulletstorm. It looks all right. I've kind of given my review on it before I got a chance to play it. So, and then my big game / movie critic friend is really not feeling that great about it. But we'll check it out, and I'll let you guys know. But it's everything so far is looking really good on this game at least. Now, another thing that I do enjoy about the game is the speed. When you move quickly. So it's a really fast-paced kind of, I guess, it's a fun first-person shooter type game. It's really fast. Your controls are really responsive. I'm having trouble getting adjusted to the controls, but I can only imagine that's my fault. That's not the fault of the game. Its controls are slightly different, so I can't really blame that on EA for the controller scheme. It's actually pretty good so far. It's very responsive, and your hands go right across, and it glides very smoothly. Maybe right here while I go into the waterfall. No, still didn't get any water. Okay, well I was hoping to show you guys that waterfall effect, but you can check it earlier, I think. Now the invisible guys are really hard to see, so I had to really keep an eye out for that. And they did a really good job of putting that in the game too. There's a ground sign for you. I think that disrupts your, if you're camouflage or anything like that, I think that disrupts that if you use it. I recommend this over the assault rifle for the most part. I don't really like the assault rifle. I don't know what it's called. I think it's the Scar, in fact. I'm not sure. But I tried using it, and I wasn't very good with it. I mostly just switched to this weapon, because this weapon's a lot of fun to use. It's pretty easy for the most part, too. I'm trying to think of what else I can kind of cover. I don't know. I mean, you guys can really see the gameplay is here for a reason. It's here to show you what the game looks like and how fun it is to play. And so, I definitely suggest you guys try out the download and see for yourself. If for the most part, if you're not into EA games or you're not into first-person shooters, you definitely want to rent this regardless, because it is a lot of fun to play. And I can only imagine when you get your friends online with you, it's going to be a really good team-based game, just like Bad Company 2 or any Battlefield-based game that's come out by EA. And this is not a Battlefield title, obviously, but it's got that feel of a Battlefield title, and you can take with that what you will, but that's how I feel with it. It feels kind of like Bad Company, just with a boosted up character, and I think that's pretty much how it's meant to feel. It's meant to feel like a futuristic battle type game. And I think the game's about to come to an end. I think I die right here. Not here, but here in a minute I did. Oh, I shot the guy with a pistol. Yeah, the game's coming to an end right here in just a minute. I tried to pick up the sniper and do some work with it, but I didn't do so hot. I ran out of bullets finally. But I came around the corner. This guy sprayed me like once and killed me. You can kind of see this on the kill cam. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think about the game in the comments below. If you want me to give more personal insight on it, just send me a message or leave a comment, and I'll do so. I'll spoon you guys later.